Sheepdog, standing in the rain. Ooh, frog, doing it again. Some kind of happiness is measured out in miles. What makes you think you're something special when you smile? Childlike, no one understands. Jackknife in your sweaty hands. Some kind of innocence is measured out in years. You don't know what it's like to listen to your fears. You can talk to me. You can talk to me. Oh, you can talk to me. If you're lonely, you can talk to me. Hey, Bull Buns. Hey, Bull Buns. Hey, Bull Buns. Hi. Hello. What's up? Hey, Bull Buns. What's up? How is everybody doing tonight? Who else is freezing and going crazy and singing songs just to warm up? I know I am. Today, I will say that my human self matches my model to a T because we are both wrapped up in our cozy, fluffy white blankets. I'm very cold. I'm wrapped up so tightly in this blanket, it may as well be a straitjacket. But honestly, that's probably what I belong in. You guys know this watching my streams, but hello! How is everybody doing today? It is me, Hakwejep Lilith, the Spider La Money. Coming at you today. Ready to chill, ready for a nice little week, ready to play some games, ready to play some more Midnight Train. Yeehaw! I'm so excited. But how's everybody doing? Hello, chat. Hi. Hello, Dr. Karate. Hello, Angelo. Hello, Iron Adden. Hello, Agua VT. Hello, Jacob. Hello, Fluffy Snowfall. Hello, Lumichan. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing today, my wiggly little dancers? Everybody's dancing today. Everybody's in a dancing, singing mood. Are we all feeling musical? We all feeling whimsical? We all ready to watch Dune 2, the musical? No longer freezing. I just got back above freezing. Well, consider yourself lucky. I have not. And I love how once it's like the dead of winter time, that's when my heaters decide, oh, you know how like during the fall when it was maybe like 50, 60 degrees out, we're gonna blast and we're gonna overheat your room at night. Well, now that it's 20 degrees, I don't think we're gonna do that. I don't think you deserve it. I don't think you need it. You had enough warmth, haven't you? I think we've given you enough. If you want more, it's gonna cost extra. Ooh, it's gonna cost extra. It's gonna cost ya. Every time you step your foot outside, you're gonna spend that $30. $30 a day tax. Yeah, I mean, heat is included in my rent package, I think. But I feel like every time they raise your rent, they're probably like, well, the heating has to go up since it's cold this winter and we're gonna need to use the heat more, so more money, please. I want some cold weather. I mean, I shouldn't be complaining because I love the cold. I love that at least when it's cold out, I can bundle myself up like this and I can feel a little bit warmer. But I know it's cold because I can tell that my cats are cold too. Because all they would have been wanting to do, well, my cat and my roommate's cat. The cats are cold. The cats are cold. They've been spending a lot of time on my bed, in their little cat beds, under blankets. Like my roommate's cat was sitting on my lap earlier today and it was very cute. And I had the idea to put a little blanket over him, just see what would happen. And I think it made him very happy. Oh, he squeezed his eyes shut. It was so cute. Oh, it's so cute. He's such a good boy. But is everybody doing all right? Are we all recovered from Sunday's stream? I'm recovered somewhat. Let's just say I slept very, very well that night. I slept very well on Sunday night. It was a good rest. I had very nice, peaceful dreams from what I can remember. The only thing was, there weren't a lot of snacks in my house after, and I was so fucking hungry. but all I had was like a jar of peanut butter. So I had like half of that. And it was very satisfying. I had it with some apple butter too, and that was a good snack. That was a very good post-stream snack to have. Thoughts on manhole covers? As in like covers of a band called Manhole? Or like the cover, or like a literal manhole cover? Because if we're talking about literal manhole covers, then I think they're very beneficial to society. You know, they help prevent you know, flooding. Good for sewage. I'm a fan of a manhole. I think a manhole is a good thing to have in a community. It keeps us safe. Good response, thank you. You're very welcome, manhole cover enthusiast. I hope you keep spreading the good word of the manhole. Whenever I think manhole, I just think of Danganronpa 3 because there was a big thing with a manhole in that. And that was the first time I learned about the word manhole. Like, I didn't know what those things were called. Like, I thought they were just called, like sewage drains or something. So then the first time a character pointed out, they were like, look guys, a manhole. And I was like, I know this game is mature, but I didn't think they were gonna just show full hole like that. But then that's what they meant, and I felt very stupid after. So that's how I learned what a manhole was exactly. They prevent Looney Tunes style falls into manholes. Exactly, yeah. If it weren't for manholes, then all of us would just be Elmer Fudd without a grilled cheese, falling into a hole while he's trying to catch a wabbit. So yeah, manholes, net positive. I think they're good. Sewer caps. Yeah, that's what I thought they were called. I thought they were just called like sewer covers or something. I didn't know they were called manholes. Unfortunately, when I first set out on my manhole endeavor, I failed to see how the word could be perceived in a dirty way and have been banned from a few chats. Might have to change my enthusiast subject. Yeah, you may need to reword your username a little bit so people don't get confused. Because if I was able to get confused a few years ago and not learn what it was until I started playing a game, then I could see how others would get confused and they would find that to be a little inappropriate. So just call yourself sewer cover enthusiast. And go into VTubers that are go into rat VTuber streams because I think they're big fans of manholes because they live in the sewers. Tragedy is when I cut my finger. Comedy is when you fall into an open sewer and die. Well said, Mel Brooks. That's true physical comedy. Dropping for a quick hola. Hola, Awe Alex. Hello, hello, welcome. I hope you're having a great night. I hope everybody here is having a great night. I hope nobody here has fallen into a manhole today because that would be very unfortunate. And I don't need you guys in the hospital. You need to be home so you can watch my stream. And also, like, be safe, I guess, or whatever. I think that's important too, that nobody in my chat suffers from a broken bone. No broken bones in chat. Manhole, I came in at the wrong time, LOL. You see? Nobody knows what a manhole is, I guess. Yeah, when they first said manhole in Danganronpa, I was like, hose hole? But it all ended up being just a big misunderstanding. I watch your streams at work sometimes. I am so sorry to your poor employers. I hope they've never stumbled into your workspace while you've been watching me as I'm talking about eating microplastics or wanting to give soup to black holes. But I'm glad that you find me enjoyable at work. I hope I don't distract you too much while you're working. I feel very boomer right now. Is a manhole like, is it a boomer term? Is a manhole a boomer term? Did they recently change? Is the official term now called sewer covers? Do they not call them manholes anymore? I mean, if falling into an open sewer is a metaphor for depression, then yes. Well, I mean like a literal sewer. But yeah, I guess you could take the metaphor too. But don't fall into any depression holes. Treat yourself well. Allow yourself to ascend. You guys are all a bunch of gods and goddesses, and we deserve better than the sewers. Even though my home may or may not be in the sewer. Because I'm a little gremlin. Oh, like a sewer cover. Yeah, no, a manhole is a sewer cover. It's those big, round grates that they put over the sewers so people don't fall in. But there's still like a little hole in them to collect rain. And they work hand in hand with the gutters so cities don't flood. I think that's what the purpose of the manhole is. It's like when my professor said this is the money shot in her presentation. I was like, let's avoid that phrase, professor. Wait, did the term money shot come from... Did it originate from adult films? Did it originate from porn? Because I first learned about money shot in just regular movies. I didn't make that association until, I first became, like, aware of that kind of content. Maybe I'm just not porn-brained enough, I don't know. Because I had just always associated it with, like, a really good shot in a movie. Like, the iconic shots. But I don't know, maybe that is, like, a generational thing. I don't know, maybe boomers don't associate the two with each other. Considering the confusion it's causing now, I feel like it's an outdated term. Let's look this up. Let's do some manhole research. What's the first thing that happens when I Google manhole? Let's see. Okay, yeah, a manhole. A manhole, or a utility hole, a maintenance hole, or a sewer hole. Okay, you can also call them a sewer hole. Is an opening to a confined space, such as a shaft, a utility vault, or a large vessel. Manholes are often used as an access point for an underground public utility, allowing inspection, maintenance, and system upgrades. Okay, so I was correct about that. But is there anything about the changing of the term? Sanitary manhole. Make sure you guys keep your manholes sanitary and up to code. Keep them up to code. Nobody wants a dirty manhole. Nobody. The TMNT live in the sewers. What would they call them? So nobody said that in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie? Where it's like they have to go into the sewers to get back to their home. Like they're running away from a bad guy and one of them's like, everybody get into the manhole, quick! Is there any more, like... I don't see anything about the term ever changing over time. It sounds like they're still generally called manholes. Oh, manholes look different in other countries. Look at that. So this is definitely a manhole from the States. But they look different in Brazil. In Cambridgeshire. Ooh, the German ones are kind of nice looking. This is a fancy manhole. The French ones, too? I didn't know that there were so many different types of manholes. Look at that. Why is it called a manhole? That's what I want to know. Okay. Originally, the access points to the sewer system were only large enough... Wait, 1 second. Let me make sure you guys can read this, actually. It's a little... Okay, there we go. Originally, the access point to the sewer system were only large enough to shine a light through the hole to see if the sewage was flowing as it should. Eventually, though, humans needed to be able to enter through the sewer system, so simply put, the term manhole is short for man-sized hole. Okay. Okay. But what do people call it now? Now people call it maintenance holes. Okay. That... Honestly, that's not any better. Maintenance hole is not any better than manhole. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would probably just call them the front door. Yeah, they would just call it the door to their home. They wouldn't call it a manhole. I step in and I immediately hear manhole. Hello, Craig's Critique. Welcome, welcome. I'm so sorry. You see, manhole cover enthusiast, what you've done? You've gotten me really curious about manholes now. Is that your goal? Is your goal to just get every VTuber to talk about manholes on stream? Are you planning on making a clip compilation of this for your own strange desires? Just a bunch of clips of VTubers saying manhole. Real original. Real funny. Good prank. Ha ha ha. I am laughing. Well, you know what? It's gonna take a whole lot more than that to humiliate me. We know this by now. It's gonna take a whole lot more than that to humiliate me. Like when I was on Kaya's stream, and he was just like, oh, well, if I have to dress up in the maid outfit, then you guys do too. I'm like, okay, and? You say that like it's a bad, embarrassing thing. Me dressing up as a maid or a butler? What's embarrassing about that? I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it. I'm a VTuber. I gotta be game for anything. I'm crazy. You guys know this by now. I will say that after stream the other night, I was like laying in bed before I fell asleep and I was just like, man, they finally learned. They're sticking with me after they finally learned the true secret of Lilith. And that is that, I'm fucking insane. Sometimes I'm afraid of people finding out, but the more I stream, the more I learn that it's okay. Also, hello, Jen. Hello, hello. Welcome. So good to see you. What is up? How are you? Manhole, whole man, holy man. The holy man's manhole for a whole man. A man is not whole until... A holy man is not whole until he enters the manhole. Proverbs 1776. Lilith Butler stream when? I need to make it happen. I need to see if there's just like a little clip-on Butler asset that I can use. Because I'd love to be able to, like, maybe either commission a new outfit, but I also am like, do I want to wait until Lilith 2.0 to just get new outfits, or what? Because I need to save my VTuber money for more big assets and things like that. So I'll figure it out, but I do want a Lilith Butler stream. I'll have a Lilith Butler stream, and it'll be an RP, and I have to serve all of you guys, and everybody has to, like, ask me for tea, and for little cookies, and cakes, and I do my best to serve all of you. So yeah, for once, you guys will be the kings and queens. And I will be the patron. I will be the loyal serving patron to all of you, chat. It's gonna be a terrible idea, but it may just need to happen. Because I just wanna live out my dreams of being a butler for one day. That's the thing whenever it comes to like when I watched that butler video, it was almost akin to how I feel whenever there's like a cool male character or something in a game, or like a cute one, and I'm just like, do I want to be with them or do I want to be them? It was kind of like the same thing about when I was in middle school, and I really loved Gerard Way. It's like I think about it a lot, and there were just so many moments where I was like, do I love this man or do I want to be this man? I don't know. And it's like, I know I'm a woman, but it's like, but cross-dressing, it's fun. It feels good. And that's how I feel about butlers. And also, I think I would just look really good in a butler outfit. I would look really good in a little butler outfit. With one of those slutty little collars. I love eggplant. Eggplant and manhole. Jen, here's a question for you. You played Danganronpa. So when you played V3, and they got to the part where Gunta was just like, look guys, I found a manhole. What was your reaction to that? What was your reaction? Like, what did you think? Did you know what a manhole was? Or were you like, a what? A who? Excuse me? And then you realized it was just a sewer cover. Like, what was your, you knew? Did you know? Holy moly. My honest reaction when I step into a Lilith stream. Holy moly. Gerard Butler stream. Wait, that's perfect. Gerard Butler stream. What has Gerard Butler been in lately? Has he been in anything? I always get him and Tom Hardy mixed up. Who was the one that was in Mad Max? Was that Gerard Butler or was that Tom Hardy? They both kind of have similar facial structures and those little Princess Peach lips. So yeah. And hello, INF with you. Hello. Welcome on in. So happy to see all of you guys tonight. It's so good to see everybody. Glad everybody is choosing to spend their Tuesday night chilling with Lilith. I hope everybody has their blankets and cocoa ready because we're all gonna need it tonight. Ooh, it's cold. Yes, I knew. I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks to that Hammer game situation. Wait, Jen, you mean the one where the one where they have to like run through the sewers and try to get to the end? I never made it past that game. I was so bad. I failed at the first obstacle every time. Ooh, thank you for the soup, Fluffy. I need to drink this shit through a straw. I need to move the Super Deem closer to my mouth because whenever I try to take a sip, it's like my mouth is always hitting like the very edge of the plate. And I'm like, I can't reach the soup. I'm thirsty. Yeah, Jen, you know what I'm talking about. Fuck that minigame. Why did they include that? That game, when I first played it, it was my favorite in the series, but over the years, it became my least favorite in the series. Still a really solid game. But yeah, fuck that minigame. Stupid. But Jen, you knew what the manhole was? You learned? Wait, I never learned what this term was at school. We never took a class on sanitation. We never took a class on public community health and sanitation. My school took one field trip in elementary school to a recycling center, and we found out where all of our recycling goes and what they do with it. But that doesn't really have to do with manholes. So, yeah. How in school would we learn about one of those? What class would you learn that in? Science, maybe? Geography? No. History? I don't know. I have no idea. The second Danganronpa game will always be Kadaka's best. Agreed. That's his magnum opus. Definitely the best in the series. Best characters, best story, best murders. Although I like the executions a lot in the third game because those were pretty gruesome and hardcore. I thought those were pretty solid. But yeah, I don't know. Ending ruined it for me. I think I learned about manholes from early 2000s games, not even kidding. Why is it always video games that we learn about the most obscure terms from? Like yesterday, I was watching a walkthrough. Speaking of Danganronpa, I was watching a walkthrough of a Danganronpa fan game called Danganronpa Another. And I got to a murder, and a character had died by getting hit in the head, blunt force trauma, but they said that it was a contusion to the occiput. And I was like, what the fuck is an occiput? I'm like, that's such a specific term. And I feel like I learn about the world's most specific terms from video games, especially like Japanese video games. Maybe it's like a translation thing, so it's like they have certain terms for things, and then when they're translating it and localizing, they're trying to find out like a term that would best match, and they're like, let's just say occiput or manhole. But I didn't know what an occiput was, so I'm guessing it's the back of your head or like the crown of your head or something. But basically, it just meant she died via blunt force trauma to the back of the head. History would have a mention about manholes. Yeah, I feel like history or science would be your best bets to learn about manholes. Maybe history when you're learning about like the history of like public sanitation and how we dealt with weather when it comes to like building cities. But yeah, I certainly never learned about the term manhole in school. 25 stream streak proves Lilith is always worth returning to. Oh, thank you, Craig's critique. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for the 25 stream streak. Wow. Sometimes I can't believe I've even had 25 streams. It's wild. I'm probably close to maybe like, I don't know, 90 to 100 streams by now, which is really insane. There's so much of me already on the internet. Oh yeah, also guys, I'm sorry to say, anybody that follows my VOD channel on YouTube, I tried uploading Sunday's VOD onto YouTube and it ended up getting blocked and not posted because I had some copyrighted content on there. I think it was due to watching clips from like certain TV shows, like maybe, I think it was like the Brooklyn Nine-Nine clip or like the Stephen Colbert clip that caused it. So yeah, unfortunately that stream is not going to be up on my VOD channel. I'm really sorry. It's still on my Twitch if you guys want to watch it for the next couple. It'll be up for the next couple of weeks. But yeah, but anybody who missed the Try Not to Laugh stream and wanted to watch it on YouTube, I apologize for that. Thankfully, it didn't give me like any strikes to my channel or anything because it's not monetized yet. Also, I don't think I ever plan on monetizing the VOD channel just because, like, I don't know. I don't really see a need to. I have the VOD channel just because I want people to have an opportunity to watch past streams that maybe they missed, and also just to have an archive of like my old content too, in case I ever wanted to make any other sort of content with it. But yeah, apologies about that. I think maybe I'll be more careful when it comes to my rules with the next Try Not to Laugh stream. I might tell people that if they post clips from like television series to maybe either make it a downloadable file or to just like condense it to like a few seconds. Just so we can avoid problems like that, because I started freaking out after. I was just like, oh god, am I gonna get banned on Twitch for this? Am I gonna get banned on Twitch for watching a clip from a TV show? But I feel like if anything, Twitch would just mute that portion of the audio, because they're usually pretty good with that. If they know that you have some kind of copyrighted content on there, they usually just mute that portion of the stream, which I'm quite thankful for. I'm glad that they do that rather than just hitting you with the ban. One Twitch W. But yeah, that's the story on that for anybody who might be confused as to why that VOD was never posted. Occiput is indeed the back of the head. Alright, I was right. I figured it was, but I had never heard that term before. I don't even think I ever learned that term in biology when we were learning about bones. Maybe I did? Maybe I did. It's like, I feel like the only time I maybe would have learned about it was either in my biology class, which I erased a lot of memories of because fuck school. And also, I remember in college I wrote a script. I had to write a feature-length script for a class, and I tried making it like a dark psychological horror about like a woman who wanted to be a doctor, and then she ended up getting into all these like illicit underground lobotomies and went crazy. It was kind of a mess of a script, but I had to research a lot about the procedures of doing lobotomies and the different parts of the brain and the head, and I learned a lot of weird terms like orbitoclast. And maybe I learned the word occiput from that because it's a part of the head, but I can't remember because it was a while ago, and I try to forget that script because it ended up being a big old mess and didn't really go the way I wanted to. I knew it didn't go the way I wanted to when my professor was like, this is giving me a really good cheesy B 80s horror, and I was like, I was going for a psychological thriller. But it's alright, now I'll take the B horror comment because that's not a bad thing. B horrors are good, they're fun. Just not what I was going for. Let's plan another tier list, Lilith. I would love to do that, we really need to. Jen, I actually want to talk to you because, I want to plan a stream soon that somebody suggested in chat a while ago for a stream where people give us their anime hot takes and we respond to them. And we let them know if those hot takes are trash or not. So I'll message you soon and we can plan a time that we're both free to have that. Or to at least, it's also something I want to plan for because I want people to be able to prepare their hot takes and submit them. So we'll talk. We'll talk. Ooh, I need to hydrate redeem myself. I've been talking a lot. YouTube are absolutely terrible for that sort of thing. It's why I refuse to subscribe to YouTube Premium, as none of the actual creators gain anything from it. Wait! Subbing to YouTube Premium doesn't, like, benefit creators in any way? That's kinda shitty. I don't have YouTube Premium either. And yeah, all the Temu ads I get are very annoying. But I'll take it over just, like, I don't know, another subscription that I have to pay for because I already have way too many. But yeah, it is shitty. It's like, I thought it was all fair use what I was doing, and it was literally like a 2-minute clip. Like, what the fuck? I could understand if I was watching, like, I don't know, if I watched, like, an entire episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine on stream, yeah, I can understand that getting taken down or me getting in trouble for that. But, like, a short little clip? Like, I don't understand what the problem with that is. I mean, I guess it's just, you know, these IP holders really, really wanting to hold on to the rights of everything. I'm a very sad Fluffy. I learned Pokemon with guns utilizes a lot of AI art assets. Oh yeah, I've been... Guys, I'm sorry. I am very, very close to muting Pal World on Twitter because I am sick and tired of seeing everybody talk about it. It's like I've been seeing all this arguing and stuff like that, and the AI art stuff definitely makes me feel like pretty icky about playing it. I mostly just I've decided I'm not gonna play it on stream, mostly just for the fact that watching the gameplay, I'm like, this actually doesn't really look like my kind of game. I don't know. Because it's like, people are saying it's like a Pokemon clone, but the gameplay isn't like too similar. I don't know, it feels like a weird kind of mix of like Pokemon and Minecraft and Breath of the Wild and all these other games, but nothing quite feels original. And it's like, yeah, I see a lot of people having fun with it, and it's like, all right, I'm not gonna slap anybody on the wrist for playing it. If you want to and have fun, like, go on ahead. I don't think I'll be playing it. And I'm also just very sick of seeing people talking about it on Twitter. I'm just like, oh my god, can I see anything else besides Pal World? But yeah, that is pretty sad that they are using a lot of AI art assets. It's just like, come on. I thought we learned our lesson when it came to, like, Only Up. Because I know that stole a lot of assets, and that shortly got taken down. So yeah, it's like, I don't know. I know in a couple of weeks nobody will be talking about it anymore. It's just another micro trend at the moment. But like, when have you guys known me for hopping on micro trends? My Twitter presence is literally just me hopping on there, tweeting about how much I love hot and crusty bread, and then jumping off until it's time for stream. I like to be silly, like to have a little fun. I'm specifically gonna get Jen to rant about Toradora. Yeah, no, if we do this stream, guys, then I want you all to send us, like, your hottest takes. I want things that'll get us to rant. And I want to watch Jen rant, because Jen's fun when she goes on anime rants. She's got good opinions on them, so I'm all about it. So get that prepared, Jacob. What? Monetized people always talk about how much they get from viewers with premium. Really? I don't really know much about YouTube Premium. I thought it was just like a... Oh wait, no, I was thinking about YouTube Red. YouTube Red is when you don't, YouTube Red is when you don't, like, get ads or things like that, and you can watch, like, subscribe series. What's YouTube Premium, though? Can you skip ads if you're on YouTube Premium? Do you just, like pay more? What exactly does it do? Does it give people more views and money? I don't know. I'm a Twitch streamer. All I know is Twitch. YouTube will copyright strike you for 2 seconds of silence. LOL. True! And hello, Alyssa. Welcome! Welcome! Hope you're having a great night. Yeah, no, and it's true. That's why, like, I'm always careful. Back when I was posting a lot of clips, I was always very careful about, like, what music I used. And, because I just, you know, I don't want to get slapped. I want to be a good girl on these platforms, especially here on Twitch. So I'll just be very careful. I'll make sure if I do another Try Not to Laugh stream, in the rules, I'll be like, don't send any clips from TV shows. Just send like TikToks and short videos, or I mean, you can send like interviews and things. But yeah, or if you do send a clip from like a TV show, just make sure it's like a downloadable file rather than like a YouTube link, because that might help be able to circumvent it. I walk back to the room and hear, I want Jen to rant, lol. Yeah, no, Jen, if you weren't here earlier when I talked about it, I said I wanted to message you because I want us to plan a hot take stream where people send us their anime hot takes and we react to them, because Jacob said that he wants to ask you about Toradora so you can rant about it. What do you think? Sounds fun? Hot take, Lilith smells like lavender in soup. Well, you know what, Fluffy? That's better than how other people describe me as smelling stinky. Because everybody tells me I'm stinky. But no, I do. I do. But what kind of soup are we talking about? Not like a really garlicky soup, right? Be specific on your soup. What kind of soup do I smell like? Guys, if I was a soup, what soup would I smell like? I think I'd smell like a creamy tomato soup. Because it's red. Anime hot take. Anime is bad. I agree, Lokai. I agree. And welcome. Hope you're having a great night. Anime, it's trash. All of it. I think we should just get rid of it all. I think we should stink bomb the world of anime, and we should all go back to our roots and watch true content. Russian cartoons. We should watch old depressing Russian cartoons from the 1940s. About the war. Where everybody dies. Doesn't that sound fun? Isn't that what everybody wants to get into? I think it's going to be the next big trend. Wabbit soup. Rabbit soup? No! No rabbit soup! Don't cook me into a soup. I don't smell like rabbit soup. Why would you make soup out of rabbits? I know that you can eat rabbit. I know it's possible. But why would you do it? Chicken dumpling soup. Ooh. I think, or maybe I smell like matzo ball. I don't know. Either matzo ball or tomato soup. I think I smell like a good creamy tomato. With a grilled cheese on the side. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean a grilled cheese. I smell like a grilled cheese. An Elma Fudd grilled cheese. I'm surprised it's not the egg smell with all the eggs tossed at her. Did you guys know that I have to take a shower every time, after every stream, because I have to get all of the egg smell off of me? Sometimes you guys throw really rotten ones, and I'm particularly stinky during stream. It's pretty akin to like, right before I stream and my cat decides he wants to take a shit, which definitely did not happen today. I don't know why you guys would ask about that. You guys should watch animated Russian tank cartoons for kids on YouTube. Russian tank cartoons? Are these like the ones from the 40s where they all die in the war? Are these real? I know old Russian cartoons are actually quite depressing. Wabbit soup with grilled cheese. Wabbit soup with Elma Fudd wabbit soup with grilled cheese. No, is that why he's hunting rabbits? So he can make rabbit soup? Do you guys think Elmer Fudd has ever eaten the rabbits he's hunted? That would be pretty morbid. Well, if it isn't bunny time. Every time is bunny time. Well, look at the time. Look at the time. I gotta go, guys. It's bunny time. Hello, Radias. Hello, welcome. Yes, comrade. That's comrade to you. You joke, but that Russian Treasure Island cartoon was kinda good, though. I actually don't even know if I've ever even properly watched a Russian cartoon. All I know is they're sad. There was that movie Memories that I watched for the Botcast a while ago, the one that had like those 3 shorts in it. In the very which you guys should watch, by the way, because it's really fucking good. But the last short that's in it, Cannon Fodder, kind of reminded me of a Russian cartoon a little bit. It had a very similar look. And thank you for the head pat, Alyssa. Did you guys know I have to shower every day? Did you guys know? Did you guys know I take a shower every day? I know, not very common, right? But how else am I supposed to wash off my stinky? Everybody always tells me I'm stinky all the time. Has anybody ever been able to smell me through the screen? Raise of hands. Who's smelled me through the screen before? And what do I smell like to you? Fluffy says I smell like lavender and soup. But everybody has different noses, so we might all smell different things. What do I smell like? I bet I smell really good. I bet I smell like roses and peonies and marigolds and wormholes. Would you guys still watch me if I was a wormhole? Elmer would have to catch a wabbit first. That's true. He can't know what rabbit soup tastes like if he never catches one. Bugs Bunny is my ancestor. And that's why Elmer Fudd has never been able to catch me. I DM'd you it. I know what I'm looking forward to after stream. Watch, this is gonna send me down a whole rabbit hole of Russian cartoons. And then I'm gonna be like, well guys, I've decided I quit anime. We're not doing the anime hot take stream anymore. We're doing the Russian cartoon hot take stream. That German SpongeBob clip always kills me. I feel like I know which one you're talking about. I think I've seen German SpongeBob dubs before. Squidward. Blood. Doritos. No. I don't smell like a Discord mod. What are you talking about? Doritos? If I were to smell like any chips, I would smell like puffy Cheetos. Let's be honest. I love Doritos, but I'm a puffy Cheeto kind of girl. All I can smell through the screen is slightly burning electronics. Are you sure you're not smelling Jacob's screen? Jacob is the one who had the burning computer. Jacob's the one whose computer started smoking the second he turned it on. Not mine. At least I've never had scuff like that. Smells like a RuPaul's Drag Race MTV ad break. Oh, not even the RuPaul's Drag Race logo ad break. RIP logo. We missed the Good Gay channel. If I smell like a RuPaul's Drag Race MTV ad break, then that means I smell like, an ad for The Real Housewives, Prep, and other things that they advertise towards us RuPaul gays. Lilith becomes a Soviet-era cartoon VTuber. They've got to exist. They've got to exist. If we have like 1940s style VTubers, we have to have Soviet-era cartoon VTubers. I'm sure there are Russian ones out there. She says that she has 3 Discord mods. No, but you guys are the good kind. You guys are the good kind. And you guys were you guys were grandfathered as Discord mods because you're the Twitch mods that grandfathers you into the Discord mods. That's not the same thing as purely being a Discord mod. You guys are the good ones. You're the good Discord mods. The grandfathered ones. Nah, if Lilith smelled like a chip, she'd be a Taki. Because I'm spicy. Because I'm spicy, crunchy, and a little bit sweet at the end. I love Takis. I love a good spicy chip. I ate the spiciest goddamn noodles the other day. I got one of those, it was like an instant vermicelli sort of noodle bowl. Because, that's the food that I can afford. And I got it from one of my favorite stores in the city that I really like. And it was like a chili oil noodle that was one of those kind of fat squishy vermicellis that are really tasty. But I certainly underestimated how spicy it was gonna be. And ooh boy, it cleared out my sinuses so good. I would recommend the brand to you, but there wasn't any English on the tin, so I don't really know what it's called, but it was really good. So if you ever see a vermicelli noodle bowl with chili oil, buy it. But also, I recommend you sprinkle a little bit of hot honey on there and a little bit of Japanese mayo and mix that in, because that just gives it like a lot of nice, good extra flavor. Very tasty. Right now, I smell like Versace Eros. Is that a perfume? My favorite perfume is Daisy by Marc Jacobs. It smells so light and fresh. That's what I wish I smelled like. That's my ideal. That's my my expectation smell. The reality smell is probably a little more like sweat. I sweat a lot. You're safe for now. That's so foreboding. What does that mean? For now? I'm counting down my days. What am I safe from? In Soviet Russia, tubers VU. In Soviet Russia, tubers VU. I feel like I've seen Russian VTubers out there before. I know they got to exist. I don't know if I've seen any VTubers that are based off of Soviet Russian designs, but I've seen a lot of other very creative designs out there. Oh, it's pronounced vermicelli. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I disrespected any Italians in chat. Vermicelli noodles. Thank you for that correction, Dr. Karate. My bad. Vermicelli noodles. Oh, there's no N in it? Vermicelli? Vermicelli? Oh, vermicelli? Hang on. Vermicelli? Vermicelli? Oh, you're right. There is no N in it. There's no N in this word. Oops. Why did I think there was an N in it? Why did I think it was called vermicelli? I'm gonna get canceled by the Italians. I'm so sorry. To all the Italians in chat, I'm really, really sorry. Oh wait, no. Is this more of a... Is it an Italian noodle? Because they use it in a lot of... Okay, yeah, it is an Italian noodle. Okay. Oh my god. Y'all need to prepare that 20 squat punishment redeem, because I am stupid. But hey, you guys know me. I can't read. No vermin are used in the production of vermicelli. You know, I was wondering why my pasta the other day didn't it really end up tasting like rats. I was like, there's no vermin in my vermicelli noodles. Where are the rats? Where are the critters? Where are the raccoons? The opossums? Where are the pigeons? Where are the big chunky pigeons? Very disappointing. But sweat has no smell. Are you sure about that? Because listen, TMI, I sweat a lot when I sleep. I can just be a sweaty person when I'm sleeping. And then sometimes like in the middle of the night, like I'll wake up and I'm like covered in sweat. It's like, it's coming out all my pores. And then I'll get a whiff under the blanket and I'll be like, ugh. Oh God. Stinky. Is that just BO? And it gets worse as you get older too, the smell. Unless our noses just get sensitive. So is it not the sweat? Is it just BO? Is that all it is? But hey, like I said earlier, I shower every day. But yeah, I have to shower after every stream because you guys throw rotten eggs at me. It's a cologne and Daisy is a great perfume. Agreed! Agreed. No, Daisy is a great perfume. I'm happy that they've never like changed the formula too. I've been using it for like 9 or 10 years now. It's a tried and true. I mean, I don't really wear perfume a lot, but whenever I do, I have to do Daisy. I can't do really strong perfumes because of my chronic migraines. Like there was one time I was in a class and a girl sat next to me and she had like the strongest perfume on and I caught one whiff. Instant migraine. Instant. But it would look rude if I like got up and moved to another seat, so I kind of just had to like bear it for the whole class. Oof, that was a rough day. And the fluorescent lights in our classroom definitely did not help. Hey! Now I have to take 2 showers. That egg was way past its expiration date. Its expiration date. What the fuck? Now I don't smell like lavenders and soup anymore. And what up, Buckaroo Holiday? Hello, hello, how you doing? Glad to see ya. Vermicelli is missing the rabies flavor you get. Vermicelli is missing the rabies flavor you get in vermicelli. I seriously don't know why it was called vermicelli. God, maybe my eyesight is starting to go. My eyesight could be starting to go. A few weeks ago, I was hanging out with my brother, and he told me that he needs reading glasses now, and I'm like, no, don't do this to me. We're the 2 in the family with the good eyesight. Is this my future? Or sometimes I'll see a book cover, and I think it says something completely different than it actually says. Egg drop soup. Not the egg drop soup. What would you do if you got served soup at a restaurant and then you took your spoon and you're about to take your first little sippy of soup, but then you look in the spoon and you see a teeny tiny little microscopic Lilith in there? What would you do? Would you eat it? Would you eat it for $1 million or would you spare me? I bet you guys would all spare me. You wouldn't eat me. Just because I said I would eat all of you guys last stream, that doesn't mean you'd do the same to me. Lavender and soup is not a particularly iconic combination of scents. Says you. Says you. Every time I go outside, people tell me I smell like Taylor Swift. How about that? I don't know what she smells like. See how far I can throw it? You wanna fight, punk? You wanna fight? Don't fuck with me. I'm in a hot soup. I'm in a hot soup. You know what I have the advantage here. You wanna throw me? I could sip up all your hot soup and I can spit it right in your face. Then you'll have a 1st-degree burn. Would you throw me then? You wouldn't fling me. Also, that's bad restaurant etiquette. Flinging your soup. You'll never get to step inside that establishment again. So who's the real loser in this situation? Not Lilith. Not Lilith. I will not be the girl failure in this situation. I would adopt a tiny Lilith. Where would you put the tiny Lilith? Would you put me in my own little tiny home? In my own little tiny cage? You better not put me in a tiny jar. For a multitude of reasons. I would. No! Hello, Blue Soul Azua, but no! No eating the Lilith. See Lilith and soup. put her in the spoon and flick her across the room. You guys have terrible restaurant etiquette. What, were you all raised in a barn? Who flings their soup in a restaurant? Children. Children do that. Are we all a bunch of children here? Are we all a bunch of children who live in crunchy mom homes? Where they make 3 meals a day almost every day? Except that once in a blue moon where they go out to restaurants and then their kids don't know how to act. Is that what we all are here? Don't flick me. I don't want to see anybody get kicked out. Well, maybe I do if you flick me. Actually, yes, because I have a 1st-degree burn right now. Oh, no! Okay, I won't give you another one then. I'm so sorry. I hope that heals quickly. I'm so sorry you have a 1st-degree burn. I feel bad saying that now. I take it back. I'm really sorry. Put her under a microscope. Examine me. Get real up close and personal. Examine the feet. Examine my dogs. You put me under a microscope, I'm just gonna put my feet up to the glass. And you can see how crusty they are. There are so many VTubers who love to give the dating experience, the girlfriend or boyfriend experience. I give the trash rat experience. You guys are flies on a wall, experiencing what happens when you let a rabbit basically talk to herself for 3 hours. And I do my best to gross you guys out. So the opposite effect of the girlfriend experience will happen. I guess I don't mean to. This kind of just actually is who I am. Not too bad, but maybe because I no longer have any feelings. No feeling? Look, Ma, no feelings. Well, I'm gonna send a feelings beam to you. Feelings beam. Here's a beam so you feel good today. Because I want you to feel good today. So here is a good feelings beam to you. Feel good. Don't worry. Be happy. LMAO, dude, if a restaurant leaves a whole ass person in my soup, they can't tell me anything about etiquette. I'm smaller than a fly, though. They wouldn't even be able to see me. It's a 5-star restaurant. Any restaurant that serves a Lilith in their soup is a 5-star. I'm a fancy lady. I may only be able to afford the store brand, but I think in diamonds. In my fantasy, I'm a fancy rich lady. In my fantasy, I would put you in a tiny Lego town. That would be bad for my bare feet. Ouch! You just want me to step on Legos all the time? Ooh, I'm gonna need to get some more protective footgear then. I need to get my moon shoes. You put me in a Lego town, I'm gonna need to prepare the moon shoes, so I don't puncture my poor feet. My dad ended up getting me moccasins a long time ago to wear around my apartment because I was sick of stepping on my carpet in the morning and being like, ah! Getting puncture wounds from cat litter. Because my apartment's very small and the only place that the litter box fits is in my room. And you know, cats sometimes like to kick their litter around, so sometimes I'll step on a little stray piece and it hurts like hell. So now I need shoes to wear around my apartment for protection. And welcome back, Jen. Hello, hello. It's fine, it's my own dumbass fault, LOL. Earphones got caught while boiling water. I'm fine now, just a little red. Oh, well, I hope you have a swift recovery. Remember to put lots of ice on it and not too much stress. Can we punt you into one of those tiny miniature villages? It would be a punt with love. It has to be gentle. It has to be gentle. If you blow on your soup and I fall out like that, I think that's gentle enough, and then I land in a miniature village. There was a point in time last year where I was like, I want to start collecting little miniature villages and fill them up, because last year I collected a bunch of those like tiny little Animal Crossing figurines. You know, the ones that kind of look like Calico Critters, Sylvanian families, but they're like Animal Crossing characters. I collected a bunch of those, and I was like, they're so cute, and I wanna put them in like little scenarios. So I became obsessed with buying like miniature villages and like miniature like tea sets and homes so I could put them in there. But then I failed to realize how expensive a lot of these miniatures are. So that kind of faded quickly. I still think they're really cute, but they're expensive, and I also do not have enough space in my home for one, unfortunately. But maybe one day, and I'd love to live in one because those miniature villages are more idyllic than, you know, the actual world I live in. If you put me in a miniature village, I would finally be able to live in a walkable village. Or a walkable city. As long as I can live somewhere walkable and I don't have to learn how to drive, then you guys can put me in any miniature village that you want. A bun has fallen into the Lego River. Breaking news! Breaking news! Foreign bunny that got isekai'd into Legoland has fallen into the Lego River. And she's heading towards the Lego waterfall. Legos are actually still really fun. I remember a few years ago for the holidays, my mom got me a Lego Yellow Submarine kit, and it was super fun to put together. I think Legos are also for adults too, because they're really complicated. There's like really, really complicated sets out there of Legos. Oh, now I want to build a Lego set. I loved my Yellow Submarine Lego set. That took a lot of time to put together and effort too. I needed my parents' help with it. There were so many steps and so many pieces, but it looked really cool once it was done, and I was very pleased. And I was so sad once I finished building it that we had to get a giant Yellow Submarine jigsaw puzzle. We ended up putting that together. Ooh, I had the best idea for a hand cam stream the other day, if I ever end up getting a hand cam, is I saw somebody got this thing where it was like a jigsaw puzzle, but all of the pieces were completely clear, and they called it the impossible puzzle. And I was like, what if I did a stream sometime where I had to try and put together the entire impossible puzzle? Would you guys watch that? Would you watch like 3 hours of me trying to put together a clear jigsaw puzzle with like no images or anything and watch me slowly lose my mind? I think it could be fun. It would be a party. Thank you. By the way, chat, ice is bad. It'll blister. Cool, warm water and aloe vera covers most minor burns. That's actually true. You're right about that. Yeah, no, don't take my advice. Use aloe. Aloe is much better for that. Much safer. But you should chew on some ice, though, because I like chewing on ice. It's tasty. Will it fall into the Willy Wonka's chocolate river? No! Fuck Willy Wonka's chocolate river. And fuck the Willy Wonka movie. The new one. Actually, if I was invited to the Wonka factory, I probably would fall in that chocolate river. I would go into Wonka's illicit chocolate shop, and I would eat one too many of Wonka's special chocolates. And then I fall into the chocolate river and I get sucked through the tube. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is a horror movie. That movie's fucking scary. Those kids all thought they were gonna die. And all the while, the Oompa Loompas are like, Oompa Doopa Doopity Doo, yee hee hee, gonna rhyme. It's spooky! Wonka would 100% make infused candies. I mean, in the new Willy Wonka movie, he does make a chocolate that literally makes people high. As in, like, after they eat it, they start floating in the air, and they, like, get really, like, high in the air. So yeah, Willy Wonka already does have a chocolate that literally makes you high. And all of his chocolates already have all sorts of other weird effects on them. And nowadays, I could see Willy Wonka definitely tapping into the, adult chocolate market. The adult candy market. I'd be a little afraid to try an infused Willy Wonka chocolate, though. I don't think the effects would be good. I'm afraid that would lead to a really bad trip. Because oftentimes the candies that he gives to people are like prototypes, and he's like, I'm still working on this one. Like the girl that turned into a blueberry. Like it was a failure candy. It's not supposed to actually turn you into a blueberry. It's supposed to just simulate a full meal. So yeah, never mind. I would not try the Wonka weed chocolate. I wouldn't do it. Worst mistake of my life. Now I'm stuck in Silent Hill. Now I'm stuck in the chocolate river in Silent Hill. God damn it. Not again. I hate that this keeps happening to me. Do you know the crack theory that Willy Wonka is actually the devil and the factory is an allegory for Dante's Inferno? I have heard that before. I have heard that one. Honestly, as far as the conspiracy theories for like children's media go, that one maybe not too far off. Cause I mean, all these characters get punished in like really cruel and unusual ways. Maybe one of them is supposed to be an allegory for Sisyphus, and one of them is Tantalus. Is Sisyphus the one who has to roll the stone up the hill, but then it never gets to the top? I think that one's Sisyphus. And then Tantalus is the one who can't drink any water. That I remember learning about in school, but I don't remember learning about the manhole. LMO, Willy Wonka and the chocolate factory would go hard. The adult sequel to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Weedly Wonka and the... Weedly Wonka and the Infused Factory. Well, alright, speaking of factories, I'm ready to get back into some more Midnight Train. I've been very excited about this game. I'm thoroughly enjoying it so far. It's all I've been thinking about for the past few nights. I want to get down to this mystery. Let's play. Just give me a minute to open it on up. There we go. Midnight Train. Okay, back to our mystery with our good old pal, young Neil. Alright, so anybody who was not here last time that we played, this is a game where we play as a protagonist who is literally mute, as in she does not speak, she writes things down on pieces of paper, and she's on a train, she's taking the midnight train going anywhere, but something goes wrong. And all the people on the train go missing and the train stops. And the only people left are her and this wannabe detective named Neil, who I'm calling Young Neil. And they escape the train, they find this weird dungeon. And in the dungeon, they're told that they have 3 hours to find the exit, or else they're stuck here forever and they can never leave. So, yeah. We just met this girl last time. I forgot what her name was, but she's very cute. And, we have to help her find a key to a door so we can get the hell out of here. This is the real Willy Wonka chocolate factory. Oh yeah, also this girl is like a Willy Wonka, but for alternative medicine. She's always trying to offer us creepy alternative medicine that has too many side effects. I found the new Wonka film kind of meh. It felt like it was skirting around the character's original edge. I thought that too. I don't know, it's like, one, I thought Timmy needed to take a couple of classes at the school of Goofy. At the school of Goofy. Because I didn't think he upped his Goofy factor enough. But also, like, Willy Wonka is like there's something kind of insane and almost like, I don't know, manic about him, I guess? He definitely, you're right, he has an edge. He has an edge, and you're never really sure when he's going to snap. And you're not really sure if he's, like, a good guy or a villain exactly. But they very much made Willy Wonka, like, an objectively good guy that loves children. It's a candle. Oh, this room looks freaky. We found the ritual sacrifice room, I guess. I'm guessing I have to stand in the middle. It might lead to a death, but we're gonna try, because I can't interact with anything else in here. Alright, let's see what happens when we do something that we're probably not supposed to do. Oh. Nothing happens. Okay, then my best guess means we're gonna have to find something to put in there. In the middle. Oh, there's a blood stain here, so we want to avoid that. Also in this game, bloodstains means bad. It usually means that there is death nearby, and you might get a game over. So that room's useless. Let's check out this one. Nothing this way. Inferno isn't even the best part of the Divine Comedy. I don't think I've ever read Dante's Inferno. Wonka going against cartels trying to push him out of the illicit substances business would be the trip of the movie. Wacky comedy or, oh, alright. Well, I guess we need to use that to light the candles then. Would that be a wacky comedy or, a suspenseful thriller? What's up here? Oh? Oh, okay. Achoo! Ugh, so much dust. Okay, looks like we have some kind of puzzle here. Oh, okay, I see what we have to do. I see what we have to do. Hang on, I'm gonna take a quick picture of that for memory. I'm guessing this is the order we need to light those candles in. Nope. Neil! Shut up. Stop sneezing. You're not allowed to be sick. We have to get the fuck out of here. Dante would go hard at fanfic.net. Do people write Dante's Inferno fanfiction? Is that a thing? It wouldn't surprise me. Okay, so the order we have to light these in is... Okay, do you want to light the candle? Yes. This is the first one. Then this one. Yes. Then this one. Ooh, I hope we have an unlimited amount of matches. We're probably gonna run out after this, though. And last is this one. Okay, what's gonna happen? Oh, sounds like the door unlocked. Wasn't the original movie a critique on capitalism? Willy Wonka? I guess I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, well, I mean, because all of the kids in Willy Wonka were punished for being greedy. Or for, or I guess different sins, I guess. Yeah, I thought it was like the original sins. Like Augustus Gloop was gluttony. Veruca Salt was greed. Mike TV was sloth. And then what was the name of the other girl? The blueberry girl. She was... Pride, maybe? Probably Pride. The door opened. Would you like to come with us? I believe it would be safer if we're all together. Yes, I will go with you guys. I hope I won't be a burden, though. Then it's decided. You know this place well, so it'll be a great help to have you by our side. Good. Let's keep looking for that train. Yay, more friends! What's her name? Oh, wait. Actually, I'll go to the save spot to look up what her name is. Diana, that's her name. All right, we have Luna, Neil, and Diana. Actually, also, I looked it up, and there is a... There's supposed to be a run... Oh, okay. There is a run button. I just have to hold X and A at the same time to run. Got it. I was like, what kind of RPG Maker horror game doesn't have a run button? This might make some of those puzzles a little easier for us, especially the spiked ones. Look at her go. She running. She's a runner. She's a track star. There are a lot of machines in this building, right? Do you know what they're for? I'm sorry, I'm not very good at these things, so I don't know. She's a runner, she's a track star. She gonna start running when it get hard. You can talk to me. You can talk to me. You can talk to me. If you're lonely, you can talk to me. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-bum-bum-bum. Hey, bulldog. Hey, bulldog. Oh, this looks like some kind of study, I guess. There are a bunch of old books on the shelf. These objects could be useful for my experiments. Do you think I could take some? It would be a pity if they stay here covered in dust. I guess that's no problem. Oh, do you want to help me with an experiment? I need someone to try a new medicine that I created. Nope, not me. I'm good. I feel very healthy right now. Feel very healthy, Diana Wonka. I'm calling Diana Willy Wonka. If Neil's gonna be young Neil, then Diana is Willy Wonka. I found a total of 5 fanfics for Dante's Inferno, mostly from the game, I think. And one has 43 chapters. Is that longer than Dante's Inferno itself? It's always so wild whenever I find a fanfiction that has like over 100 chapters and it's still going, and I'm like, how do you still have story left in you? I don't understand. Wendy Wonka. I'm gonna start calling her Wendy Wonka now. No, I do not want to be a guinea pig. Don't worry, there's only a 50% chance of this experiment going wrong. Only 50? Then I don't mind helping you. Neil! Really? Of course not. I was being sarcastic. Neil, come on. This room is creepy. What else could be of interest in here? Okay, so the books. Oh, do you know where we are? I only know that this is an odd building. But I got an idea. Really? I'd love to listen. I was thinking that maybe that train transports souls to the afterlife. Not a bad theory, actually. Not a terrible theory. I was kind of thinking that too, that maybe this was some kind of purgatory. What? Are you saying we're dead? Yes, that's what I think. Why are you saying that with a smile on your face? Sorry. It wasn't my intention. Wait, that can't be true. I remember there were more people in the train, but only Luna and I got here. I think we're not dead, so I'm sure there's another explanation. But I agree. There must be something strange about the train itself. A curse or something? Yes, that's what I think. But I still don't have enough information and evidence to prove that my reasoning's correct. You sound like a detective. Are you serious? That's what I want to be in the future. What, because he said deduction? Second you use deduction, you're a detective. Really? Have you ever solved a case? No, not yet. But I promised Luna that we would escape from this place and solve this mystery together. And I never break my promises. She's not convinced. That's a wonderful promise. I hope you fulfill it. What if Diana's like a mad doctor, and she's like the true villain in this game, and she wants us to, she just wants to experiment on us? There's a lot of depressing books on the shelf. Oh, we can't climb this? Okay. Is that it for everything in this room? Yeah, she's Wendy Wonka, though. That's what I'm calling her. Alright, are there gonna be any mysterious arrows in here? Oh! This room is... it's nothing. Is there something of interest in there? It's nothing interesting, but I want to know what's inside. It's where all the literal skeletons in her closet are. What is this? Yeah, there's a lot of weird, like, vials and science experiments around here, which is strange. Are these people, like, is this supposed to be some kind of experiment for some sicko out there? I think you could say it's my room. Oh, no, she's the sicko. Okay. Your room? This room has a bunch of beds, so I've been living here. Oh yeah, also another thing is, Diana never received a message saying that you have 3 hours to escape this place. So she's been here for like a couple of months. And if we do manage to escape here, we have no idea if she's gonna be able to come with us or not. So for all we know, she could already be dead. She could be a ghost. I'm really not sure. LMAO, I just thought of something. The infused Willy Wonka factory would sell wonky bars instead of Wonka bars. Yeah, I'll take 3 crazy kooky wonky bars. That would be a great idea. We need to make the adult Willy Wonka movie, and it'll be better than the Timmy Chalamet Willy Wonka movie. Cynthia also lived here. Oh yeah, we also met a girl named Cynthia, and she did not make it. I see. Those who get stuck here use this room as a bedroom. Again, where's the food? How do they survive in here if they don't make it past the time limit? There used to be more people living here, but now Cynthia and I are the only ones left. What happened to them? They accidentally died in traps? And their bodies vanished, right? Yeah. Oh boy, I love ordering glass bottles through the mail and getting glass shards instead. Oh, Hold stream is going well. Oh, Alyssa, I'm so sorry. That's so shitty. Get a refund. Take a picture. Take a picture of the receipt too. Send it back and get yourself a refund. That's shitty as hell. Fuck that. These people need to package glass better. And also, welcome, Pink Floyd. Hello. Oh, and hello, Cast Iron Whiskey. Hello. Welcome on in. Good to see all the new faces here. We're playing more Midnight Train. Let's unravel this midnight mystery. I'm sorry for making you remember something so painful. It's okay. I don't mind anymore. Don't worry, Diana. We'll escape this place. You won't have to use this room anymore. Thanks. Could we examine this room? Huh? Oh, right, but you won't find anything interesting. She says. She's hiding something. Aw, poor Cynthia. You explored the whole building? Yeah, I think so. And you haven't found the train? That's weird. Maybe it's hidden somewhere? Alright. So, she wouldn't want us examining this room if she had something to hide. But I'm a detective, so I gotta go digging. Uncomfortable bed. Anything in her desk. Alright, where do you keep the wonky Willy Wonka bars? I know you make medicine. Where do you keep the drugs, girl? It's a chessboard that Cynthia found, but neither of us knew how to play. So we made up our own rules. It was fun. Some documents inside the suitcase. They're newspaper clippings. They all talk about black gear. Black gear? Literal gears? Oh, that was Cynthia's suitcase. Do you know what black gear is? More or less. I think Cynthia told me it was a kind of an organization? She always said they were heroes or something. Okay, so they're definitely involved. We're gonna want to remember the black gear guys. They're probably involved in this nefarious crime. Heroes? That feels like it's too important to just be a throwaway. More uncomfortable beds. The bed Cynthia should have used. This is a big room. Honestly, not so bad. Looks pretty comfortable. Oh, a music box. Pretty. I love music boxes. I have a music box that plays Here Comes the Sun. It makes me happy. Come with me and you'll see a train of pure liminal space nation. No, you didn't force it. That was good. That was really good. Oh, Luna, do you like that music box? Is it yours? Yes, I found it here. Cynthia and I would lie on our beds and close our eyes as we listened to its melody. We imagined that we had escaped from this place. We tried thinking of happy things. Sometimes when we got desperate, this music box calmed us down. We imagined a future that we couldn't have. And now I'm depressed again. That was very depressing, right? Sorry. This music box is important to you, right? Why don't you take it with you? That way you can remember your friend when you've escaped. That's a good idea. Maybe it'll come in handy and it'll save us when we need it. It could be important. I'm gonna just try to remember everything that I see. Diana's bed. There's a lot of beds in here. Enough for us if we don't make it out. Plot twist, Cynthia is that cake from the start of the game. That's why I wasn't allowed to eat her. Yeah, I never got my fucking cake. I hope they have a piece of cake in here at least. They've gotta have food. She can't just be living here for months without any food. Kinda wanna see more hero types that have group names that sound nefarious. Blackgear does sound very nefarious. Do those sound like good guys to you, chat? Does Blackgear sound like good people? They're medicines. You can take whatever you want. Consider it a gift. We don't need them. Oh, Luna. Now that I think about it, we forgot our things in the train. That's not really important right now, young Neil. I don't think our belongings are very important. Besides, even if we did take our belongings off of the train, I feel like we would have left them behind a long time ago. They would just weigh us down. We have 3 hours to get out of here. We're not gonna be able to escape with all of our luggage in tow. It's very messy. That's embarrassing. Oops, I screwed up. I shouldn't have said that. Neil, you don't have to say everything that comes to mind. You can keep some things to yourself. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, dang, I want cake. I want cake too. Ooh, but I do have cookies. I do have cookies. Oh, tell us more about your research and experiments. She definitely has something to hide. She's playing an innocent act here. Am I intruding again? I don't want to talk about my experiments with the detective. What kind of experiments are you running, girls? Why not? I think some of them weren't very ethical. Alright, well at least she's being honest about it, so maybe she's not bad. What did you do? Sorry, I won't do it again. It's okay. Please don't cry. I think we examined everything. But there's something else I want to ask you. Huh? What happened before Cynthia took her life? You don't have to answer. I understand. We had a fight. A fight? She asked me to do something that I didn't want to do. What did she ask you? She asked me... She asked me to kill her. She wanted me to give her a poison. What? Fuck. She had a desperate look on her face. She even begged me on her knees. I refused, but she got angry with me and ran away. I went after her, but, well, you know the rest. Yeah, also a warning to everybody, there is some pretty dark subject material in this game, so I completely understand if you don't want to watch when I play this game. Do what's best for your health. But if you do end up watching with us, here's your warning. There's some pretty sensitive stuff in this game. It's quite dark. You must be suffering a lot. Not as much as Cynthia. She'd been here longer than me. Oh, I think we should keep looking for the train. If we stay here talking, you'll run out of time. Yeah, what are we doing just idling by in here? We don't have time for this shit. It's true, I forgot we have a time limit. Neil, keep talking and we're gonna end up sleeping in this room forever. Is that what you want? It's stinky in here. P.U. Smells like you, chat. Black Gear sounds like super edgy dudes that don't understand the Matrix. Yeah, it sounds like a bootleg bad guy name. Like, it's not even that creative. Oh, okay, they do have food here. They got leftovers. The cake is going to be a Portal reference. There is no cake. It's a lie. Alternate ending, where Aya never leaves the train and she just decides to stay behind and eat cake. And not live a lie. At home, I have a lot of snacks. At work, I have an apple. That's a good thing, though. You need food that's gonna give you energy at work. I bought some apples today. Very important. Oh, wait, no, I bought them yesterday, not today. I bought apples yesterday. I'd kill for a brownie right now. Ooh, me too. I'd love a brownie right now. She was practicing alchemy. Quick check for dogs. Keep her out of the Full Metal Alchemist universe, please. There's 2 rooms. Which should we examine first? What if we split up? That way we won't lose so much time. Good idea. I'll go to that room. And you two can go to that one. Historically in this game, anytime Neil gets left alone, good things don't happen. Luna, you don't want me to go alone? See, even Luna knows. No wonder you're worried. I've been getting into quite a lot of troubles. He's been getting into a lot of pickles, friends. But I'll be fine. If something happens to me, I will scream very loud so you can come and save me. I'll see you guys soon. You know what? Last time I was saying we need to equip Luna with a weapon. We need to equip Neil with a weapon. Actually, maybe now that I'm alone with Diana, perhaps I'm the one in danger. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate redeem. And the head pat. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're going this way. Alright, how much money do we want to bet that Neil's gonna scream? After we explore this room. Many lamps and candles, each one emits a different light. Pretty! I like all these different candle lights. Alright, watch out for traps, everybody. Watch out for traps. I'm gonna check all these lamps and lights for something. Oh, it's a big room. If Neil is a pickle, would he be dilled or bread and butter? What pickle gives off timid vibes? What's a pickle that you look like and you go... Wait, no, not timid. Neil's not timid exactly. What pickle gives off scaredy cat vibes? What pickle reminds you of Neil? I think he would be a bread and butter because he's kind of sweet. He's a little small and lanky. And he's good in bits and pieces. I don't know if I'd have a whole one, but I'll take a couple of little Neil bread and butter pickle chips. I won't take a losing bet. How much we betting on Neil screaming, guys? Place him now. Neil would be pickled cauliflower. It would certainly add a little bit of flavor to him, wouldn't it? Pickled cauliflower. Can you pickle cauliflower? This room is very pretty and colorful. It's really different compared to the other ones, right? But I don't think there's anything useful in here. Luna, can I see your pocket watch? No. You can see it, but you can't touch it. She's gonna run off with it. Neil said you received one, so I'm curious. I don't know if I trust her yet. Luna? Thanks. It's beautiful. And the hands are moving. Oh, you can pickle cauliflower. Yeah, I guess you could pickle any vegetable now that I think about it. That's true. I really like pickled daikon a lot. I tried pickled daikon at a Korean restaurant a few months ago, and it was so good. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. It kept its crunch, which was really nice. So this is the time you have left to get on the train. So you guys only have a little over an hour left, but I think that'll be enough. That's just what I think, since the building's not that big. Don't mind me. After all, I don't know where the train is. Talking about trains, I don't really like them very much. I associate them with goodbyes. Sometimes you have to say goodbye to a loved one and take different paths. What do you think hurts more? To be the one who stays behind? Or the one who leaves the other person and moves on? She's sounding really suspicious and foreboding right now. I really don't know if I trust her. She hasn't really given me much reason to trust her yet. Sus. Yeah, no, it's sus. I also think it's a little weird that she suggested we split up, too. Like, what if she's gonna try to turn me against Neil? Because she already talked about earlier how her and Cynthia got into a fight, and that's what caused Cynthia to end her life. So, what if that's like foreshadowing or something? Like, what if she's gonna try to cause a rift between me and Neil? So then she can end up taking one of our pocket watches and be the one to escape. I'm putting on my detective cap right now. Except for like flour-based things like cookies and cake. Yeah, I figure pickling is probably something that should be reserved for like produce and not like... I don't think I would want a pickled cake personally. I think that staying behind hurts more. So I prefer the other option. But I think that you're the kind of person who prefers to be left behind, right? I wonder what Neil would prefer. If I understood correctly, you recently met Neil. Then I suppose it wouldn't hurt much saying goodbye to him. What are you getting on, girl? I don't like the way you're talking. We shouldn't talk about this. I don't want you to get sad thinking about these things. Either she's just an Eeyore. She kind of looks like Eeyore. She's all purple. Either she's an Eeyore-like character and she just says depressing things, or she's bad and she's gonna try to take one of our watches. We should go back to Neil. There's nothing interesting here. Kind of like with Mary and Eve, how she ended up trying to steal our flowers to get out. What? Oh, your pocket watch. I almost forgot to give it back to you. There you go. Sure, you almost forgot to give it back to me. I'm on to you. I'm fucking on to you, girl. That, or she doesn't want any of you to leave, so she'll be stuck here. Yeah, maybe she wants to keep one of us behind so she'll have a friend. Because she said there used to be a lot of people. Now nobody's left, and she just said they died to traps, too. So what if she killed them? What if she killed them with her medicines? Ugh. I had pickled spicy hot dogs before, and they were delicious. Pickled salmon's also decent, but it's an acquired taste. I don't know if I'd try that. I already don't really like cooked salmon. This can't be. What should I do? If I'm right. Neil? I can't say it. If I'm wrong. But I have to protect Luna. Neil! Ah! Eee! Luna, are you okay? Did something happen? Oh, he's in love with me. Are there any problems? It's nothing. Did you find anything in the other room? Nothing useful. Me neither. As you can see, there's only empty boxes here. Are you sure? Neil? What did you find, young Neil? I've been thinking about everything that's happened so far while I was waiting for you. He knows something about Diana. He definitely knows something about Diana. Candied salmon. Maybe I'd try candied salmon. That kind of sounds good. I like when you have like candied fruits. Like candied lemons are really good. Candied oranges. Those are very tasty. I've always wanted to try tangulu. That one snack where you take like the strawberries on a stick and you dip them in like the liquefied sugar and it hardens. Those look so good. I want to try one really badly. I have to look for a street fair where I can find one. I thought maybe we missed something really important. Have you discovered something? I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. I must be wrong. Let's keep going. He definitely found something out about Diana. I think he knows something about her. She's probably pretty important to this place. I know that I don't trust her. I do not trust her. But I'll keep her here for Neil. Onward! Andale! If you don't mind, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Neil? Spill the beans, young Neil. Neil! Do you hear me? What were you saying? Sorry, I was distracted. Are you okay? You've been very quiet. If you're not feeling well, I could give you some medicine. Yeah, it's very uncharacteristic for Neil to be quiet. Diana? There's something worrying me. What's the matter? Can I help you with something? It's hard to say this, but I think you're hiding something from us. You see? Big-brained Lilith. Big-brained Lilith. That's not true. Why would I hide something from you guys? Do you not trust me? I'd like to trust you, but there are some things I don't understand. I see. Okay. I'll listen to what you have to say. Can we like walk and talk here maybe? We don't have a lot of time. Neil's deduction. Ooh, what's this? Do we get to do? Yes! Ooh! Oh, baby. Oh, this is the shit I love. Okay, deduction time. Ooh. All right, let me put my Danganronpa raincoat hat on. I'm gonna put my Kanai Ward raincoat hat on. It's time to turn into Yuma Cocoa Head mode. The biggest, most chungus of brains. That's me. We gotta use our thinking caps, guys. We gotta use our thinking caps for this. Let's make a deduction. Why is she hiding her right eye? Because she's hiding something, Blauvin. And welcome on in. Hello, we're playing more Midnight Train. We're about to learn what this bitch is hiding from us. You need to Sorkin this. We got this, guys. Okay, if my deduction's correct, Luna and I could be in danger. I have to prove it in some way. What should I say? There's too many things in my head, but I don't know where to start. Well, let's start from the beginning. Ooh, this music. The beginning? Yes, when we met for the first time. Just call me Lilith Cocohead. I thought there was something strange about your behavior, but I didn't think much about it at the time. What do you mean? You prevented me from burying your friend's body, as if you didn't want me to approach her. That was because I knew her body was gonna disappear. She poisoned her! That's what you said, but I don't think that's the real reason. I think there was something you didn't want us to see. Something that Cynthia had. She had a pocket watch! Cynthia had a pocket watch! Oh! Oh, boy. What? That's not true. I already told you that she didn't have a pocket watch. You are the only people who have a pocket watch in this place. I think that's a lie. Yeah, take that. We got you. I'm getting all Phoenix right up in here. But, Neil, do you really think I'm lying? I'm sorry. Do you have any proof that Cynthia had a pocket watch? Yes, I have the proof, and I can show it to you. The proof is her diary. Oh, this is getting good. What's this? It's an old diary. It belonged to a person who also got stuck in this place. Please read the second page. I got inside a really strange building. I've got limited time, so I'll keep writing when I've escaped this place. I don't understand how this proves that Cynthia has a pocket watch. Take that! Objection! Pay attention. The key is, I've got limited time. Just like Luna and I, this person had a limited time, so we can deduce that they also had a pocket watch. We got her! We got her! That's why I've come to the conclusion. Ooh, this one's a little harder. Would it be this one? We all receive a pocket watch then? Maybe she lost hers? I don't think it's the third one. I'm gonna say it's this one. Alright, I think I was right. I think we all receive a pocket watch when we arrive at this building. No? That doesn't prove that she had a pocket watch. Maybe only some people receive one. I feel like that one was our best choice. That's the only one that really makes sense. I don't think it would make sense for her to just get lucky. Well, I suppose that could be true. You have no reason to suspect me! Please, Neil, believe me! What do I do? I can't prove it, but I'm sure I'm right. Wait, did I get it wrong? I can't stop now. Maybe if I pressure her a bit more, I can get more information. I'm sorry, Diana. I won't believe you until you tell me the truth. We don't have time for this! I mean, I'm excited. I like doing this. I already told you! She did not receive any gifts when she arrived here, so it's impossible for her to have a pocket watch. Besides, I didn't receive a gift either. Neil? That's impossible. The music box! There's something odd about what you've just said. I'm referring to... Oh, right, the gift. She got a gift, right? Didn't she? Or... What is it? What would it be? Does anybody know this one? I don't think Diana's the gift. Or Diana's what she received. Would it be the gift, maybe? What's odd about that? Luna. Oh, I think I got it right. Luna, it seems you've noticed as well. I don't get it. How did you know that the pocket watch was inside of the gift? Oh, we tricked her. Oh, good one, Neil. Because you said it. We said that we had received a pocket watch and a note. But we never mentioned it was inside a gift. Gotcha, bitch! Gotcha! How did you know? There's only one possible explanation. Wait, no, This is the truth that you've been trying to hide. You did receive a pocket watch. You just didn't make it in time. 2 months ago, when you arrived here, you received a gift. Inside it was a pocket watch next to a note. You tried to find the train, but you ran out of time before you found it. Your clock doesn't work anymore, and that's why you're stuck here. You didn't want us to see that Cynthia had a pocket watch because then we would find out that you also had one. Then why are you accompanying us? Why have you lied to us? The answer's obvious. I hope I'm wrong, but... Diana, you want our pocket watches. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Magnum PI over here! That's what I think. I don't want to believe it, but... That was fun. I loved that. Good old Danganronpa shit right there. Deduction denouement. Diana, please tell me I'm wrong. It can't be true. You wouldn't try to take our pocket watches, would you? Uh-oh, her eyes have vanished. That's never good. When the eyes vanish in anime, they're about to snap. She's gonna break. We're gonna have to get ready to run. Please tell me I'm wrong. Tell me my deduction is wrong. Oh, he even sounds like Naegi. I'm surprised. When you said you wanted to be a detective, I didn't think you meant it for real. Now she's about to show her true colors. But I must say, your deduction was perfect. Oh God, she's soulless in the eyes. She's crazy. She's crazy. No, Diana. But it's a shame. You forgot to figure out the most important part. The most important part? Did she drug us? No! Oh boy. Oh boy. Aren't you starting to feel a little dizzy? Yeah, it's true. A while ago, I started feeling a little sick. She drugged us! How did you know? I don't think I mentioned it. I'm sure you could guess it by now. Come on, Neil, use your deduction skills. Time for Luna to burst out the metal pipe. Come on, Luna! Knock her out before we get knocked out. I got water. Please drink it and calm down. Wait, did Luna drink the water? Did Luna end up drinking the water? Shit. The water you gave me. Wow, that took a long time to start acting up. Seems like you realized it. Yep, it was poisoned. Oh, it wasn't even drugs. She straight up poisoned us. You'll feel weaker and dizzier. Eventually, you will lose consciousness, and soon after, you will die. No. It can't be. Save Neil! Save Neil! Save Neil! Some guys just can't hold their arsenic. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. Why are you doing this? I did think it was a little weird that her friend just died and she was more concerned about, like, Neil's health. That was a little strange, now that I think about it. Stab her. Luna, why didn't you keep the hammer? Why are you doing this? I really don't want you to die, but I had no other choice. I hate this place. I don't want to stay here forever. To get on the train, I need a working pocket watch. Unfortunately, my pocket watch stopped a long time ago. Stay away from me. Luna, would you like to make a deal with me? Hell to the no. Hell no to you. If you give me your pocket watch, I'll give you the medicine that will save your friend. Bitch! No! Luna, don't do it! I don't want to kill Neil. I promise I'll give you the medicine if you give it to me. Swipe left. Swipe left. I don't want to be on this app anymore. I don't want to be on this app. I'll find a date in a bar. Neil needs to live. We're the muscle of the group, not the brains. How the fuck are we gonna get out of here with our Olympic skills? What do you prefer? To stay here forever, or to see Neil die? Well, I think I know what the right answer is here. We've talked about something similar before. It's a difficult choice, right? The poison will kill Neil in an hour, so you still got time to think about it. I think that's also the time you have left to find the train. Diana, please. If we're together, we'll surely find a way to help you. I wish that were true, but that's impossible. There is no other way. One of us must stay here. Luna, think about it. I hope you'll make the right decision. By the way, I know where the train is. I'll be waiting for you there. Stakes raised. Oh boy. I thought we were going to get a decision right now, and the right one would be, well, of course we're going to give her the pocket watch and sacrifice ourselves. Give her the watch, get machine, use pipe. Yeah, exactly. If we still had her hammer on us, I would be like, here, you want this? Come and get it, come and get it. As soon as she gets close, bam! Contusion to the occiput. I hope to hear Lilith's voice in Baldur's Gate 4. Let's make it happen. Let's manifest it. What'd you guys think of my Diana voice there? I tried best to give her like that kind of soulless yandere voice. I hope I succeeded. But yeah, I would have chose the selfless answer. I suppose someone like me can't be a detective. What do you mean? You just solved the whole mystery. How could I have accepted a drink offered by a stranger in this situation? I was too naive. I've always been so pathetic. Nope, what we're not gonna do is get into the negative self-talk. No self-pitying here, young Neil. We're gonna get out of here and we're gonna get her. We're gonna get her. You mustn't do what she says. Promise me you won't give her your pocket watch. Please. I guess I'm being naive again, but maybe we can convince Diana to give us the medicine without giving her the pocket watch. Or, counterpoint, we could corner her and we can try to take it back by force. We can try to get the medicine by force. Because I'm really strong and I'm not afraid of anything. I'm fucking Luna Windle. I can jump through fucking 10-foot gaps. For now, our priority should be to find the train. At least we know that the train isn't too far away. You'll be able to escape from this place. What are your words of wisdom, Luna? I'm fine, don't worry. I feel a little dizzy, but I think I can keep walking. Let's go. Well, that took a deeply dark turn. We're gonna save you, Neil. Don't worry. But what D&D race would Lilith play? I want to be a druid. I like druids. They're all about animals and nature. I hear that's apparently a hard class to play, though, so I don't know if I could do it. Alright, let's go find a weapon so we can smack Diana on the back of the head. Can't believe her. She poisoned us. Oh dear, this is a lot of rooms. Neil needs to be more trope literate. Don't accept gifts in a Hunger Games scenario. That was stupid that he just took the water. But it was also weird that she was just like, oh no, my friend's dead. Here, you want some water? Or we poison her too and make her choose. Eye for an eye, death for a death. Ironic and satisfying. I agree. Ooh, a tiefling. A tiefling would be really cool. Is there any race that's part bunny? Lilith the halfling druid. Halfling! Hey! Who you calling a halfling? I'll get you. I'll get you for this, Jacob. I like playing druid. Druids are cool. They got the sickest designs. Druids are super fun. I played with wild magic, so just have random shit happen all the time. That's the thing. I want magic. You would think that I'm the type of bunny that would want to wield a sword, but no, I want magic. What is this? So many doors. I guess only one will take us to the right path, but we'll lose a lot of time if we open them all. Perhaps there's a way to know which one it is without opening them all. I like the music here. Alright, well, I guess we just need to start exploring then? Where do we look first? Let's see, is there any kind of... I'm gonna look at all the rugs and see if maybe there's like a difference in pattern. Oh my god, there's so many doors. There's so many doors! Oh, wait. This one's crooked. We found a crooked rug. I knew it was gonna be something in the rugs. Okay. This rug is crooked, so I think we need to go in here. Well, there's the rabbit folk. Maybe I'll be a rabbit folk. Love that everyone is universally disgusted by halflings. I thought Jacob was just calling me a halfling because I'm short. Look, the carpet in front of this door is a little crooked. Diana probably opened this door and moved the carpet without realizing it. She knows where the train is, so she must also know what the correct door is. Let's see. This is... Oh, it's Dr. Karate who called me the halfling. I'm sorry. Damn it, I can't read today. This is the second instance where I can't read. First it was the vermicelli noodles. And now I punished the wrong mod. I'm sorry. Dr. Karate, who are you calling a halfling? I had you pegged as a dwarf. Hey! You guys are so mean. This is... Luna, this means that the train must be close. Let's go. This is creepy. Thank you for the head pats, guys. Huh? It's a model train! Very funny. A toy train. Ugh, how frustrating. The person who designed this place must have a very twisted sense of humor. The dizziness is getting more intense. It must be poison. Don't look at me like that. I can still move. I'm not gonna give up. Are we in another door room? Alright, we have a save box here. We're gonna need that. But what are you talking about? Something out of Viera from Final Fantasy? Is that a rabbit folk? Head pats for being a good sport. Yeah, I just sit here and I take it. I just fucking take it. Because that's what I have to do. be your punching bag. Okay, what's in here? Shit, both doors are locked. Okay. Wait, do we have a key? Alright, we don't have any keys. So is this the wrong room? Maybe we need to... Big metal structure. If we climb it, we could get up there. It'll be hard in my current state, though. I don't feel so good. Who am I trying to fool? It would be hard either way. Not for Luna. Are you going to climb? I wouldn't like to separate from you, but I think there's nothing else we can do. If you don't mind, I'll stay here and rest a bit. He's gonna be in bad shape when we get back here. A little nervous about that. Vera from the tall bunny women from Final Fantasy 15. If I recall correctly, it's been a while since I last played. Well, I don't know about the tall part, but I do like the bunny women part. Diana! Diana! There's also bunny men, but they're a recent addition. Ooh, where do I meet them? Where's Neil? Can't he keep walking? The poison has taken effect sooner than I expected. But you can still save him if you give me your pocket watch. Ugh! Yeah, Luna, get her! Brute force! What are you doing? My bag! Are you trying to get the medicine by force? That's our Luna. Best girl. I wish you luck. Inside the bag, there are many medicines and poisons. There is a 5% chance that you will choose the correct medicine, 60% chance that you choose a medicine that will not have any effect on his body, and 35% that you choose a poison. If you give him another poison, you will to be blamed for his death. Could you live knowing that you killed someone? I guess not. But if you don't give me your pocket watch, you'll be responsible for his death anyway. Your selfishness will kill Neil. But I don't blame you. I'm selfish too. I think I made a mistake. I should have poisoned you instead. I'm sure Neil would have given me his pocket watch to save you. You conniving little troll. She is evil. Damn, Luna. Oof. Well, I figured Luna would do something like that. Neil's not there to hold her back, but oh boy, he's gonna be in bad shape. Alright, do we have any kind of clue as to which of these fucking medicines can help us heal? Oh, a key. Okay, we're gonna need that. Let's take it. The Scarlet... Bro. Bruh. Bruh. Alright, well I guess we're gonna have to watch that speech all over again. Are you fucking kidding me? I guess I just have to run after I get the key. What happens if I try to leave? Alright, hang on. I'm gonna go save, and then see what happens. Is there any way... Do I just have to run right after I get that? Everybody talking Final Fantasy in chat? Maybe I should give another Final Fantasy game a chance. Okay. Let's see if there's any way I can get that key without dying. Wait. Okay, what happens if I just pick it up and run? Whew! Okay. That was what I had to do. Hang on. Ah! Jesus. A skull. This is definitely going to chase me. Or not, maybe? Everybody watch out for traps. Alright, does this key work on either of these rooms? No. Not this one. What about up here? Or this one. So I guess we gotta go back up there. Alright, I guess I gotta look out for traps. Diana is probably prepared. Where are you, bitch? I got a bone to pick with you. Oh, okay. We have a couple of different roads we can go down. Where did she go? Yes. Ah! Oh, we went in a circle. Oh, it's you. I see you managed to open this door. Now I can go with you. I thought he was gonna be dead when we got back. I mean, I don't think Neil's gonna die, at least not yet. Oh, the music stopped. Oh, the music stopped. Oh. Another locked door. Doesn't surprise me anymore. Seriously, I'm tired of looking for keys all the time. Well, we can't proceed. We should go back and look for the key. Alright. But where are we to find it? Ugh! I hate these things. Well, at least this one hasn't attacked us. Then I don't hate it, I just don't like it. What Final Fantasy game, do you guys think I would like? Like, if I were to get back into the series, what's one that you think I would enjoy thoroughly? Okay, I don't know if there's anything for us in this room. Where do I go now? 9? Is 9 good? Let's see, where can we find a key around here? Hello? Where's the key? Maybe we need to step back out? Is 9 the best? Why do I always hear people say that 6 and 7 are the best? What's the truth? Okay. Do I need to leave? It's locked. I can't leave. And I don't have any more. This door was closed before, right? Oh, okay, this one's open now. This is too suspicious. It's locked. Alright, we have all these switches here. All the drawers are empty. 9 is arguably the best. 10 and 10-2 would be the ones I would suggest, but that might be my own nostalgia leaking. I know 10 and 10-2 are supposed to be good. Those are pretty famous. 6 and 7 are also good. 7's getting a lot of attention now because of the remakes. I started playing both 6 and 7, but I didn't finish either of them. I don't know, maybe I just didn't have the patience. Maybe it was also the fantasy setting that I didn't really love. I always prefer more of like a either like a dark fantasy or like a cyberpunky kind of setting more than like a high fantasy setting. I don't know. All the drawers are empty. For some reason, this room is giving me chills. Uh-oh. Huh? What's happening? Oh, the ceiling's coming down! One of these switches should make it stop. Let's press as many as we can. Oh. Where is it? Oh god. Oh god. Ah! Yep, I'm dead. Great. I guess we just have to do process of elimination. Alright. I don't know which one it would be. There's so many... Is it the blood one? Is it the blood switch? Is it the blood switch? Oh god. Oh, okay. We did it. We did it! I think we got it. This place is full of traps. Give us a break. If it weren't for you, I'd be dead by now. Well, we should leave. It's dangerous to stay here. Is there nothing in here? I hope there's gonna be a key when we leave. I feel so weak. Lilith got flattened into a moon pie. Luna pies. Who wants a fresh Luna pie? Luna got hydraulic pressed there. She became one of those little hydraulic pressed plushies in those plastic casings, you know, like the vacuum sealed ones. I like 8. I know I'm the odd one out. I've heard of people who like 8. I know that one's kind of like a black sheep, but people like it. Hopefully it's not randomized every room load. I hope not, Jesus. That would have been bad if it was a random one each time and I just kept failing. And yeah, there wasn't really a hint. The only hint that maybe I could have gotten was the blood spatter on one of the switches, that it was like on that row. But I don't know. I feel so weak. I find it hard to even stand. But I can still continue. I can't leave you yet, Luna. Poor Neil. Diana, this is just cruel. There's a note. I opened the door that was locked. I'll be waiting for you there. You don't need to thank me. Is she helping us? I guess she doesn't want us to waste a lot of time. After all, she wants your pocket watch. I think I know what we're gonna have to do when we see her. But there might be one more trap waiting for us when we get there. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Oh, I can see that you can still move. But you're sweating a lot, and it's hard for you to keep your eyes open. You must be having a hard time. Diana. Do you want the medicine? You already know what I want in return. But Luna doesn't want to give it to me. She's more selfish than I thought. Luna is not selfish. I told her she shouldn't give it to you. Why? You want to die? Of course not. But there must be another way to escape together. I'm glad you mentioned it. Actually, there is a way we three can escape. Huh? First, Luna must give me her pocket watch. In return, I will give you the medicine. Then, you and I can escape together. Then Luna will be trapped here. Yeah, what are you talking about? Please, let me finish. She will stay here until someone arrives at the building. That's not gonna happen. We are in the middle of a void. We're in a wormhole, woman. There's nobody who's gonna find us. What do you mean? She only has to take that person's pocket watch and then she can get on the train. Oh, that's what she meant. She was being even more evil. She didn't mean like have authorities come find us. She just meant like you be evil the next time somebody else comes. But then that person will be trapped. It's a vicious cycle. I already told you. Someone must stay here. There's no other way. But... do you think it's fun for me? Having to do this? I wish there was another way! But my pocket watch has stopped. I don't have any more time. The rules say that I need a pocket watch that works to get on the train. That's why I have to take it from someone else. For me, it's also a difficult decision. But if I must choose between the life of a stranger and mine, obviously I choose my life. Diana. Neil's last words. Eat shit, Diana. I'll see you in hell. I can't give you the medicine. If I give it to you, I'll have to stay here forever. I wish you luck. In your state, you'll need it in the next room. Great! What does that mean? And we're going to save. What does she mean by that? She said the monsters don't attack her, so she's not really in any danger. But we definitely are. Plot twist, Diana still can't cross. Yeah, what if we get there and they're just like, no, you're bound to your own pocket watch. Should we go through here? It seems really dangerous. I don't think I can do it. I can barely stand. Oh, the spike room. Great. Luna? Oh my god! Game of the year. Game of the year. This is the best shit I've ever seen. Huh? Are you really going to carry me in your arms? How strong is she? I appreciate it, but it's embarrassing. Nah, you better hold on tight, bridal style. You're my little passenger princess now. You have no say in this. What am I saying? There is no time to feel embarrassed. Are you sure you can do it? I trust you, but it's dangerous. Besides, you can't run while you're carrying me. You're gonna do it anyway, eh? Please be careful. Yay! Neil is my little what? Neil is my little male wife. Oops. I fucked up already. He said zoinks! Luna with that Olympic carry. Alright, we gotta be real focused here, everybody. Alright, we can't run. Ah, shit! Alright, I need to use my keyboard for this because my controller keeps getting too sticky. Alright. Sorry, everybody. I'll look at chat once I'm done with this. I gotta focus. I have to save my little princess here. Jump, bitch. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Whew. Oh, no, no! Oh, okay. Relax, Lilith, relax. Oh, this one's gonna be hard. Did we make it? We made it! Hey! We made it! No! I want to keep carrying him! Put him back! Put my male wife back in my arms! It takes a real man to be a wife. That was amazing. You guys don't understand. I eat that shit up. I eat that shit up. When I see the girl carrying the guy, it just... oh, it does something to me. This game is amazing. I'm just gonna say it now. I'm just gonna say it now. This game is fucking great. This is like a new favorite. And it didn't cost a cent too. So everybody, check out Midnight Train. Luna the Olympian carrying her husbando. Now I kinda hope they end up together at the end. They're actually really cute together. The princess carrying the twink. Neil is a twink. The Groomo carry. We carried him Groomo style. Gotta make a separate save file after that to preserve the sprite. We do. I want to look at... Anytime I'm feeling sad, I'm gonna look at the sprite of Luna carrying Neil. And yes, first try, baby! Well, technically second try, but still first try. Video games provide Lilith with her ultimate fantasy, being able to carry another person. I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to carry a man Groomo style. We finally reached the end. I was very worried about you. Luna, are you okay? You must be exhausted. Uh-oh, was Neil's ass too fat? Does Neil have a dumpy? I'm so sorry. We don't have much time left, but we can take a break if you want. Yeah, this game's helping me carry out all my fantasies. Being a detective, carrying a man like that, I love it. You want to keep going? Are you sure? You keep surprising me. No! Put Neil back where he belongs! Alright, okay, good. There's a room where I can save some to... Alright, yeah, we're saving there because... I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that for me. I'm so sorry, if only I weren't so dummy thick. Come on, young Neil. Why do you have to be so dummy thick? Oh, now I kind of want another room like that. Oh, this is a big-ass room. Big-ass area. Alright, well, let's see. Which doors are not accessible to us first? This one's not. We need a password to open the door. What about up here? What the fuck is this? Alright, I'm guessing we can't get in here until we hit that switch. The clap of my ass cheeks kept alerting the yanderes. Sorry, Luna, I was trying to be quiet, but I'm too dummy thick and the clap of my ass cheeks kept warning Diana. That's why she ended up poisoning me. There's no way they'd only use that sprite for one scene. They've got to reuse it. If I don't get another Luna carries Neil moment, then I retract my game of the year. I need at least one of these per chapter. This game is played in chapters. What the fuck is this? I think this machine is used to transport boxes. It seems pretty easy to use. I think I could even use it. I'm gonna try activating it. It works! Do you think there might be something useful on the other side? If you climb on top of the box, I could transport you there. Nah, she's gonna swim. Wait, it's dangerous. I don't know if we should do it. This is Luna we're talking about. If it's dangerous, she wants to do it. Do you really want to do it? Okay. Alright. I'm guessing this is gonna be a mini game. We're gonna have to watch out for traps. What was that? I knew it. Are you okay? Ugh, damn it. Hold on tight. I won't let you get hurt. I promise you will get on this train safe and sound, even if it's the last thing I do. No! God damn it. Alright. Watch out for knives. Okay. If I hear one... Fuck! We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. One complicated trap per game. But we're gonna make it. Alright, next one I gotta... Fuck! Poop. Alright, looks like we gotta focus again. Alright, for these types of puzzles, I have to use my fucking keyboard. It's the only way it's gonna work. My controller is way too sticky. Okay, this one, I have to move back a little. I moved! Are you kidding me? Wait, actually, what happens if I... Oh, I can't run. There's no run option here. Okay. Okay, we made it. We made it! 0089. Taking a picture. That's the code. There's a number written on the floor. Is there anything else important here? I'm guessing not. Wow, all those knives just to fucking... Do I have to do it again? Alright, doesn't look like it. Unless there's gonna be a surprise knife at the end. 0089. Luna! Are you okay? You're not hurt, right? New road sign. Watch out for falling knives! Knives at work. Forgive me for putting you in danger. I didn't know it'd be so dangerous. She's like, this whole dungeon's dangerous, Neil. You found a number? I'm sure it'll be useful. So is Knives, Chow working for Diane? I thought her and Neil liked each other. What if I'm just Ramona Flowers? What if my real name's not even Luna, it's just Ramona Flowers? Okay, let's enter the code. 0... Oh, no. 0089. Nothing happened. Huh? It doesn't work? But I was sure that was the number. Maybe it's the opposite? Maybe it's 9... 8... 00? Nothing happened. What? Oh! Wait. Hang on. Hang on. Aha! We got it! It was upside down. And Jen, you should get this game. I am fucking loving it. Like, legitimately, I love it. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself playing this game. Several tools on the table. We found a torture room. Notes, let me see. I don't understand a thing. And thank you for the head pat. I hate this place, but I must admit there are some very interesting machines here. The incinerator. What's this? There are several tools on the table. Oh, okay, we got a shovel. That's a weapon. That could come in handy. You never know when you'll need a shovel. You can hit somebody with a shovel. Let's hit Diana with the shovel. Let's hit Diana with the shovel and get that antidote. It's a great idea. Oh, I'm glad you deserve to enjoy yourself. Thank you. I agree. Life is about enjoying yourself. A shovel with Diana's name on it? Exactly. I'm coming for you. Okay. What if I use the shovel to press the switch? Would I miss what's going on? Neil's been poisoned by Diana. And we have to go find her because she's conniving. Uh-oh, there's ticking in this room. Another clock. I don't think we should get too close. Something on the board. Midnight Express. That's the name of the train. Why is it written on the board? It's so odd. Do you think it's a clue or something? What if we're already on the train? Woo! We could very well be on the train. It's just turned into a labyrinth or something. A mystery labyrinth, you might say. Hee 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 hee. Is Neil a top or a bottom? Neil is a bottom. Neil is a bottom 100%. We just had to carry his ass bridal style. This boy is a bottom. This boy is a bottom. The boy is a... Young Neil is a bottom. Jen, do you seriously think Neil is a top? Ugh. It's hard for me to even go down the stairs. I can carry you. Oh, thanks for helping me. Sorry for being such a burden. I never knew anyone who knew that song. It's a classic. It's a certified classic. He had a little blush and everything. Yeah, Neil was blushing when we were holding him. This boy is a bottom. This is odd. We're descending a lot. Up until now, we've only climbed stairs. There must be an explanation. We're descending. Okay. It's fucking dark in here. I can't see anything. He's baby girl. Neil is 100% baby girl. He's my baby girl male wife. So submissive and breedable. Neil's a bottom but would claim he's a switch. This man is not a switch. This man has never even been on top of his own laundry. Huh? That's... Is it the train? The train! We finally found it. I can't believe it. I'm glad you can finally leave this place. Shut up, Neil. Don't talk like that. We're not leaving you, Princess Angel baby girl. There's not much time left. Hurry. You need to get on the train. No! I'm not leaving you! Listen to me, Luna. I can't go with you anymore. I can't move my body anymore. But I'm happy I was able to accompany you here. At least I know you'll be safe. That's a relief. I did not carry you through all those spikes just to leave you behind. You're coming with me. I would have loved to fulfill my dream, to become a detective. But if I could help you escape, it's enough for me. Leave and take Neil to a fucking hospital. I'm bringing the hospital to Neil. We're taking that midnight train right to the hospital. At least I was able to help someone. Neil. Luna? Are you crying? No! Neil! This is the first time anyone cared this much about me. I need them to end up together! It's weird. It makes me feel happy and sad at the same time. Stop being a dramatic bottom! Yeah, look at him all splayed out on the floor, Family Guy death pose style. He's like, no, you must leave me. I can't go on. False alarm, guys. Neil just had some mild heartburn. Yeah, we just need to ask Diana if she's got any Tums in her purse, or alternate medicine Tums. I'm very grateful for everything you've done for me. Thank you. Neil. We're not leaving him. His last words are so touching. You! He's not dead yet, though. If you give him the medicine, you can still save him. I also need to do more deductions. This train is very beautiful. 2 months ago, when I arrived here, the train was already gone. Luna, It's time for you to tell me what you've decided to do. Are you going to give me your pocket watch? You don't want to do it? Oh, that's right. You promised Neil that you wouldn't do it, right? I think it's better to break your promise and save his life. Well, I guess I don't really need your pocket watch anymore. I didn't want to do this, but I can use Neil's pocket watch. He's not going to use it anyway. Actually, that was the original plan. I wanted to steal it while he was helpless. We're not traveling with you. I'm reporting your ass to the police if we get out of here. No, I'm protecting my wife. Are you going to stop me? Yeah, I already knew you'd do that. Oh, shit. She's got a knife. She's crazy. Go away. What are you waiting for? Back off! Please. I don't want to do this. Why won't you leave? I'm going to do it if you don't go away. Ah! Oh, shit. Okay, I guess I won. The music box! It fell out of my purse when you pushed me. And he need those antacids. He's got a man cold. You don't mess a person's bottom and live. Yeah, you don't fuck with my bottom and live to see the sun. Not my bottom. This is my male wife. Stay away. I mean, considering how advanced the poison is, I don't think Neil would make it anyway. That's true. Yeah, he wouldn't have made it even if we gotten on the train, unless we managed to steal the antidote. She's interesting. She is fascinating because it's like, it's really evil what she's done, but it's also kind of just like, these are the lengths humans can go to when they get that desperate. So I guess I don't entirely blame her for what she's done, but I'm still pissed at her, and I'm still gonna fucking get her. I knew that music box was gonna come back. What am I doing? This isn't what I want. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want anyone to get trapped here. But I don't want to stay here forever either. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to die here. This contradiction is driving me crazy. Bitch, put away those crocodile tears. Yeah, who are you trying to fool? You tried playing the innocent act earlier. What am I supposed to do? Should I give up and accept that I'm going to stay here forever? Or should I escape while someone else stays here in my place? I wouldn't be able to live with the guilt. I hate both options. Well, that's why you're not the protagonist of this game, and I'm the one who gets to make the options. It doesn't matter which one I choose. The outcome won't make me happy either way. Luna, give this medicine to Neil when he wakes up. Shit. I lied to you. The poison that I gave to Neil isn't deadly at all. Wait, what if it really is just heartburn? I panicked when Neil discovered my plan, so I had to improvise. I only wanted to take his pocket watch while he was asleep. I never wanted to kill him in the first place. I thought you'd give me your pocket watch if you thought his life was in danger. This is the right decision, right? But what am I supposed to do now? I'm so scared. Cynthia isn't here anymore. I'm completely alone. Why is this happening to me? It's so unfair. What should I do now? Luna, tell me. Not poison people? Should I live here forever? Should I meet with Cynthia? I have no other options. Wah, wah, wah. You made your grave, girl. Lie in it. Tell me what I should do! Well, honestly, that's what I want to say, but me being me, I guess I do kind of feel bad for her. Well, first, for starters, don't poison my bottom. But Luna's gonna say something kind, because that's just who she is. Huh? This is for me? It probably says, we'll come back for you. We'll save you. Don't give up. Oh, Luna. Oh. Oof. Okay, a lot of people in the reviews said this game will make you cry. Are you going to save me? But that's impossible. I can't get out of here without breaking the rules. It's too late for me. I must accept it. I'm gonna stay here forever. But thanks for giving me hope. Maybe there is a small possibility of me being able to get out of here without anyone staying in my place. Deep down, I know it's not possible. I know I'm going to stay here no matter what. But at least there's a possibility that you could save me. Thank you for trying to give me hope to a happy future. A future in which you saved me. I'll wait until that day arrives. I don't want to give up. I want to keep fighting until the end. Knowing that you will try to save me gives me the strength to keep going, even if it's impossible. Thank you. Thank you so much. I never thought that a piece of paper would mean so much to me. After everything I've done to you. I'm so sorry. Please, forgive me. Luna grabs the knife and stabs her. You two should leave now or you'll miss the train. Tell Neil that I'm sorry. We'll come back for you, Diana. Yay! She's carrying him again. Now you don't understand. Now you understand why I don't like trains. I hate goodbyes. It hurts a lot to stay behind. But it must hurt a lot to leave someone behind too, right? It sure does. It really hurts being left behind. Luna, now is not the time to doubt. Have a good trip. I'll be waiting for you. Well, what happens if Diana tries to enter? Will it just not let her in? What happens now? I know that's not the end of the game, because there's 4 chapters. Well, at least we saved Neil. But we'll come back for you, Diana. Even if you did just, cause a lot of trouble for us. I mean, she wouldn't technically be alone anymore. That's true, yeah. Maybe somebody else will end up joining and she'll try again. But yay, we got the good ending here. I want the ending where Luna gives Diana her watch, loads the 2 of them on the train, and grabs onto the roof of the train to escape. Yeah, I mean, Luna's always thinking outside the box, so I wouldn't put it past her. Ugh. Huh? Where am I? Luna? I'm alive? Wasn't I supposed to be dead? I don't understand anything. Ugh, my head hurts. What is this? Medicine? Where's Diana? I have a lot of questions. Could you explain to me what happened? Shh, it's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. You just keep being my little passenger princess. Daddy Luna's gonna take care of everything. I see. Thanks for writing all that. Damn, she had to write an essay. So Diana stayed in the building. Despite what she did to me, I can't stay angry at her. She must have felt very lonely and scared. The culprit is this train. We must help her, but I don't know what we can do. We still don't know much about the train. But I'll continue my investigation. I'm not gonna give up. This train should be heading to Bluebell. Maybe we can find some information there. Now that I think about it, I still don't know much about you. What were you doing on this train? Did you also want to go to Bluebell? She has her own agenda. I see. You're a traveler. I hope you find that place you're looking for. I'm looking for mysteries. That's why I'm traveling. My greatest achievement so far was finding the lost cat of an old woman. That's why I wanted to go to Bluebell. I heard it's a very big city. I thought I could solve a crime or something like that. A bit idealistic. But now my priority is to save Diana and solve the mystery of this train. By the way, what's this? Oh. I think the train is mad at you for breaking the window earlier. Dear passengers, we would like to inform you that a new rule has been added. Those who break any part of this train will be punished. Have a good trip. Uh-oh. She got reprimanded. It's like in Danganronpa, if they break a rule, then they get shot with Gatling guns. Bro just got some melatonin and a stomach ache. Yeah, she just gave him some Benadryl to help him sleep. Ooh, what if Luna's evil? That would be interesting. There's gotta be a reason why Luna doesn't talk. The train stopped? But I still can't see anything through the window. I knew it wasn't over. The door opened. What's happening? Let's investigate. What's this? Why is everything still dark? It doesn't make any sense. We should be in Bluebell. I don't get it. Oh, have a good night, Blue Soul. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining. Neil loves a bowl of Ben & Jerry's fish food while watching Dance Moms. Neil knows what he's about. That's my sweet little passenger princess. Well, looks like we've got more. But this building looks different. Huh? Another building? Why? Maybe we should read the note again. Miss Luna Windle, if you wish to leave this place, you should catch the next train. The train leaves in 3 hours. If you're not able to get there in time, you'll be stuck in this place forever. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. You won't be able to get on the train if you don't bring with you a working pocket watch. Once the time runs out, the clock will stop. If you break the rules, you'll be punished. The content of this note is applicable for the 4 destinations. Have a good trip. The content of this note is applicable for the 4 destinations. That means before we arrive at Bluebell, we'll have to go to 4 different buildings? So, after everything we've gone through, it was only the beginning? And that's the end of the first chapter! Yay! We made it through! Right on time, too. Oh, so cute! Lydia, fucking bravo. This game is so good. You really... This is a hidden gem right here. I need everybody to play this goddamn game. It's so unknown, but it's so good. Good puzzles, good mysteries, a deduction section. Come on. I really want to applaud the whole team here. I'm excited to keep playing this. We're gonna have to play the rest of these chapters. You do know that, guys. I've got a feeling this is a game we're gonna be finishing on stream. I'm determined. I've been on train rides like this. With a million stops when it feels like you're never gonna get there. Same. Cliffhanger. Yeah, and it is a cliffhanger. I like that we ended on a cliffhanger here. Oh, Diana. We'll come back for you, crazy lady. And yeah, Jen, I highly recommend you play this. This is definitely a your kind of game. Okay. So next time we'll have to do chapter 2, right, guys? That's what I'm thinking. All right. That was a really good time. I'm so hooked. I can't wait to keep playing this game. But yeah, Jen, we have very similar tastes, so definitely play this one. It's really good. Throw another one into the need to finish on stream pile. No, but the difference is I'm actually going to definitely finish this one. I'm really determined. This is feeling like we're gonna play this every other stream kind of game. That's how I'm feeling, because like I'm like legitimately very hooked. Sometimes it can be hard for a game to really hook me enough to like want to finish it, but this one, absolutely. There's also a lot of others that I'm still determined to finish too. Like we're gonna get through Super Mario RPG and a bunch of others too. Don't you guys worry. But Midnight Train, we have to finish this one. This is a gem. More people need to know about this, and I'm gonna keep spreading the gospel about Midnight Train and Luna's little male wife, Neil. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining me tonight. This was a super fun night, super fun stream. Great gameplay, great mystery. I can't wait to keep going. Thank you so much to everybody who followed today, donated bits, subs, resubbed. It means the world to me. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much, Jen. Thank you, Dr. Karate. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Blue Soul. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you, Cast Iron. Thank you to all of my lurkers. Thank you to everybody who I have not thanked today. Ooh, thank you for the bunny stretcher, Jacob. Much, much needed after all of that. And I need more moments where Luna's gonna be carrying male wife Neil, which is another reason why I want to keep playing this game. So yeah, we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. But yeah, why don't we get our raid on now? I want to go raid Elena since she raided me the other day because I see she's streaming. So everybody go give my model mama some love. She's doing some art right now, and we're gonna raid her. But yes. Thank you everybody so much for joining me tonight. I hope you guys continue to unravel this lovely little mystery with me. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys next time. Also, there might be some changes later in the schedule this week because I'm supposed to be having some company coming over tomorrow, and we're still kind of figuring all of that out right now. So I'll be sure to let you guys know if there are changes, if I need to switch days around or cancel any streams. I'll let you guys know in the Discord server or on Twitter. Just figure I'd warn you guys now just in case. But if all goes according to plan, I will be back on Thursday with more games. So I hope to see you guys then. Have a great night, everyone. Bye, bye, bye.